Hari Bol and Hari Krishna to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astro Motivation. Today we're going to be having the first horoscope of 2026, January's monthly horoscope. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Astro Motivation. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer, author, and spiritual artist, practitioner of the ancient Vedic arts. So, if you are into Vedic astrology, self-development, and ancient knowledge, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, let's see what this upcoming January 2026 has in store for all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta
Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, I hope that you guys like the new intro for the year. I made it myself. I hope that you like it. YouTube is getting very, very strict on other people's music, so I decided to make my own. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, let's talk about January. But before we get into January, make sure that you checked your yearly horoscope for 2026 that is already in my channel. And let's just go a little bit on December's energy. So December of 2025 was definitely a massive closure with a powerful, beautiful full moon in Rohini that was really bringing all the fertility of all our hard work for the past, not just the year of 2025, but the whole year of the last 9 years, because 2025 was a number 9 year, a year of closure, a year of endings. And December being the last month of this year makes it even more powerful of a closure. Also, we had a powerful new moon in Mula Nakshatra, which was a very going to the root of a situation and pulling it out, making sure that we purify ourselves from those bad negative roots or habits or relationships or ways of being or mental constructs so that we can step in 2026 in the right foot. So it was very powerful month of a lot of hope, of a lot of inspiration, but at the same time, a lot of endings and feeling happy about these endings and feeling excited for the next upcoming year. And not just a new upcoming year, but a new numerological cycle. 2026 is a number 1 year, bringing us a massive new beginning. And January being the number 1 month of 2026, the first month of 2026, makes it to be very, very important. This is the month where we set the tone, not just for the year, but for the rest of these 9 years. Very, very powerful energies. So, the energies of January are filled with new beginnings, but these new beginnings have to do and are dealing with our purpose in life, are dealing with the duties of who we are. Duties are very, very important, and they're very human because only humans are the ones who become responsible. Let's think about it. In the animal kingdom, in the plant kingdom, humans are the only ones that have dharma, which is the duties of the human being. An animal, sure, they have certain things, but it's more of an instinct. They're doing it because of an instinct, not because of a conscious choice of being responsible with something. So this is what makes us different from animals. Yes, we still are living entities like animals are and plants are. And this is the reason why respecting living entities is so important. This is the reason why a vegetarian diet is very, very important for the spiritual evolution, because we are practicing ahimsa, the non-violence. Now, as a human being, not only do we have the energies of a new beginning, but we also have the intelligence and the consciousness of understanding that there is duties that we must take. Duties as a son, as a daughter, as a mother, as a father, as a woman, as a man, as whatever it is that we are. Human beings are the ones who truly understand this concept of duty. And it is healthy for the human being to take on duty, because duty is what makes us responsible. And when we have duty and when we have responsibilities, this is when we gain our human rights. There is no rights without responsibility. This is a time where life is waking us up to a whole new paradigm. How can we take more responsibility for the next upcoming 9 years so that we're able to be more prosperous and so that we're able to really rise and become the best versions of ourselves? This is the theme for January, and to set the tone for the next upcoming year. Because this January, it's a lot of the energies of Capricorn. Capricorn is going to be in its most powerful energy. And so let us check the transits for this upcoming month to see how we can set the tone for the year. Let us see the astrology and the planetary transits for this upcoming January 2026. And as we can see in the chart, there is definitely a massive stellium in Sagittarius that was being made in December. And we're going to have this stellium for the beginning of January, which I believe it to be something wonderful, because Sagittarius is the energies of hope, of optimism, of faith, of looking into the future with that energy of belief and that energy of hope and optimism, which I believe it to be something wonderful for the beginning of our 2026. So definitely a wonderful time to let go of the self-limiting beliefs, let go of any doubts in our minds, to become a lot more wiser, and to truly believe in the next upcoming year's blessings that are about to happen. And also for us to look forward for this number 1 year of initiation, of independence, of autonomy, of new beginnings, and to really set the tone for a new decade that is about to happen in our lives. So for the 3rd of January, we're going to be having the first moon, and it's going to be the first full moon of 2026. My apologies. That is going to actually be in the sign of Gemini, opposite from all the stellium of Sagittarius, and conjunct Jupiter, which is the ruler of Sagittarius. So this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful new full moon that is definitely going to be completing a cycle in all the parts of our Gemini chart. And it is also completing a cycle in our mind, in our mindset, and in the way that we perceive things and the stories that we tell ourselves. So wonderful time to rewrite the story. And even if we had the past 9 years to be difficult, my Capricorns, that maybe, we went through the sati sati and all these difficult situations, this past 9 years, we can finally close the door on all the chapters and all the things that were holding us back. This 9 years is a time for this full moon to look at it with an energy of compassion, an energy of goodness, and an energy of thank you for the lessons, thank you for everything that I have learned, and let me close this chapter, close these stories, close how it is that I'm telling the story of the past 9 years, and let me just perceive it as something more hopeful, more optimistic, and as mercy that was actually brought to us so that we're able to grow in a better way. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, because I will be doing a video specifically on this full moon. Then after the full moon, we are going to have a lot of the energy still in Sagittarius, where we're going to actually have a massive conjunction between the Sun, Venus, and Mars, and also Mercury, where they're all going to be conjunct in the energies of Sagittarius. This also means that the planets are going to be combust, and it's going to be at its highest and the strongest peak between January 5th to the 13th. So this is a time where we have to be a little bit more tempered. The card on the tarot that represents Sagittarius is Temperance. So this is the perfect time to really embody that temperance in ourselves, that we're not going into any extremes, that we're not going into too much euphoria or too much negativity, that we can really temper our energies so that we can see the things wisely. Also, when it comes to partying too much or doing things in excess, that we really temper ourselves. Now, temperance also deals with patience. And surrendering to the fact that we know that we are highly protected and that we are being guided by our angels, by Krishna, by God, by goddess, by the universe, or whatever you would like to call it. But we are highly, highly protected, and we are being very much guided into a new era. So to trust in that divinity, to surrender into that divinity, because we are going to feel some extreme energies with Mars and with Venus and with all of these planets coming together. The passion is going to be heightened. The intensity is going to be heightened. The extreme views are going to be heightened. So let's try to keep it balanced. Let's try to not go too much into one side or too much into the other, and kind of find that middle ground where we can really find the harmony between all of it. So that is going to be for this massive stellium in the energies of Sagittarius. I highly suggest that we use this energy more to reconnect with worshiping, reconnect with our belief systems, reconnect with our philosophy in life, reconnect with our faith and our belief, and to really fill ourselves with all that faith and belief so that we can move massive mountains in the next upcoming years, the next upcoming 9 years. So then, after this, of course, on the 13th, we finally break away this massive Sagittarius stellium, where Venus is going to be stepping into the energies of Capricorn. And then, of course, all planets will lead and come with her, but she is the first one. So on the 13th of January, Venus goes into Capricorn, and this is when we're going to start getting back into the energies of, okay, I have all the belief systems, I have the vision, I have my target of where I want to shoot my arrow. And now let's get to work. Let's become responsible. Let's become dutiful so that we're able to reach that goal that we desire to have in the next upcoming year. So this is when we get into the Capricornian energy. Venus wants us to become responsible. Venus wants us to take things seriously, to take ourselves seriously, to take our dreams and our aspirations seriously. This can mean organizing ourselves, organizing our money, organizing our work, organizing, what is it that we are going to be achieving for the next upcoming year. And so Venus here is encouraging us to take it like a business, to take things like a business, even if it's our love life or our daily life, but to take it with that responsibility, to take it with that energy of showing up, even if we are not feeling like it, even if we're feeling a little bit lazy. The time has come for us to truly step into this energy of work and this energy of responsibility. So Venus here will definitely encourage that. Now we can also see that Venus is going to be coming together with Pluto. We are about to have a massive transformation this month with our perceptions around responsibility. So the energies of maybe not wanting to take responsibility, or kind of like wanting to have the easy way out on things, or maybe trying to take the easy route, or like not getting burdened by things, is like Pluto here is about to transform us. And when Venus comes close to Pluto, this is going to be a time where our heart's desires are going to become transformed. And we're finally going to really step into that energy of like, I'm going to let go of these lower desires, and I'm going to not be afraid to live a bigger life and to step into something stronger, to get out of my comfort zone so that I can really step into a higher version of myself that is responsible, that is more grown up, that is more adult, and that is not just going to be content with the minimum or content with the least. Like, this is the time where we're going to set a different tone. Life is not going to be the same as the last 9 years. And so this is a time to really rise to the occasion, to really rise to a higher version of ourselves, and to set those goals, and to not become afraid of failure, or to not become afraid of success if these things have been holding us back. Then after this, we're going to be having on the 15th, the sun will be now stepping into the energies of Capricorn. Capricorn season begins, and that is now when we're going to shine in these energies of Capricorn. So our hearts are going to be transformed thanks to Pluto, and now our soul's expression is also going to be transformed as well. This is an amazing, amazing month to take our power back fully in our lives, and to empower ourselves If there's been any little bit inside of us that is afraid of failure, that beats us down for not doing it perfect, that we're not compassionate enough with our process of growth, that maybe we have a certain idea that I should have already been here, I should have already been that, I should have already been successful. Like, these are the things that are going to be transformed, because these actually become blocks in our ability to truly succeed. So this is going to be a wonderful time with the sun. When the sun goes into Capricorn, we have the energy of excitement and the energies of wanting to step into our responsibilities that are coming up in our lives. So that is when we're going to really start thriving and shining in it, where we really start wanting to put these things in order so that we can make these dreams come true and to work hard at it. So the year begins with a lot of hard work and coming back into the year with a lot of energy to succeed. And then on the 16th of January, we have Mars now going into the sign of Capricorn, and Mars becomes exalted in the energies of Capricorn. So now we are really driven. We are really wanting to go and be successful. We are really wanting to get things done and work very hard. So now the party is moving from the Sagittarius sign all into the energies of Capricorn, which I think it's wonderful, because in December, having all this Sagittarius energy, and also for the beginning of January, we are getting that hope, that optimism, and that needs to be built before we can really step out of our comfort zone to truly work hard for what we really desire. So Mars here will become exalted. Mars is going to become very strong, is going to encourage us to truly take on the responsibility. We're going to thrive in it. We're going to be super successful. We're going to be extremely practical and super efficient at this time. So we're coming back into the workforce, for anybody who works into the workforce in January, with immense power, immense energy. So Mars here will definitely give us lots and lots of energy and lots of driven attitude, which is exactly what we need to become successful. And then on the 18th of January, we have Mercury now going into the energies of Capricorn. So now we have the whole stallion once again in the house of Capricorn. And this is a wonderful energy, because all of these planets, which are very personal planets, are going to be coming together with Pluto, and Pluto is going to be transforming them. So with Venus, Pluto will transform our desires and our energies of what is it that we really want, and to step into that responsibility. And then with the sun is going to transform our self-expression and how it is that we go about our achievements. And then when it goes close to Pluto with Mars, this is where we need to be a little bit cautious, because this is when we may get a lot of intense energy to succeed, and we may become a little bit aggressive towards it. But we can also channel that energy and really advance at a high level and really take a massive quantum leap into our dreams and aspirations. And then with Mercury, our mind, our mindset, and our intelligence is going to go through a massive transformation, so that we're able to really not have our mind holding us back for what it is that we want to truly create in our lives. So we are having a massively empowered month. This is a month where we're really setting up the tone, and we're really setting some goals that we're becoming very courageous to go towards. And this is a wonderful, wonderful energy. Prepare yourselves for massive transformations. Transformations at a massive level, from the heart to the mind to our drive and our expression of our soul. So all of this is going to be very, very strong. And also when Mercury goes into the energies of Capricorn, this is when we get the business mindset. This is now when we're like, okay, this is how I'm going to achieve it. This is how I can organize it. And preparing ourselves and organizing for success could be something wonderful. So this will be a wonderful time for Mercury, using the energies of Mercury and Capricorn to really set and organize the year. What are the goals? What am I achieving? How am I getting it done? So do not sleep in the laurels with this energy. If we really utilize the energies of this month in the correct ways, we can make our whole rest of the year so much more easier. A great time to plan, and a great time to truly set the tone of what are we going to be responsible for the next upcoming year. And setting this energy will help us to really step with the right foot into our future. So very empowering energy, very powerful, very grown up, very adult. And I really feel like Saturn here would really be happy with all of us if we really take this energy as a gift, as a blessing for us to achieve what it is that we really want to achieve, and for us to rise in status, rise in our growth, and especially in our purpose in life. The time has come. This 9 years, we are going to really be living our purpose in life. If in the past is the past, if you felt like you tried but you failed, if you felt like I kept myself small but I didn't really go for it, or you didn't really, take yourself seriously, or your talent seriously, or your work seriously, then this is a wonderful time to truly step into that very powerful form of yourself. So we are having a wonderful energy here. It's really helping us immensely to really set the tone in a fantastic way for achieving our heart's desires and achieving our soul's purpose during this next upcoming 9 years. And then on the 19th, just so that we truly close the whole month in the perfect way and to finally set the final intentions, we have the new moon in the energies of Capricorn. So here's where we're going to be having a new moon in Capricorn, and this is where we can set the intentions for this incredible energy of a new beginning in our purpose in life. This is a wonderful time to abundance plan. This is a wonderful time to truly work. This is a wonderful time to really set that energy for what we want to achieve and to plant those seeds of intention. Now, I will be doing a video specifically on this new moon, so make sure that you subscribe and that you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss that nectar, because we're going to be setting some amazing new intentions for the new year in this wonderful new moon. It's going to be the perfect recipe for success. That is going to be the end of this month. So lots and lots of focus on the energies of Capricorn, lots and lots of focus on our purpose in life, and to set the tone for great achievements that we're going to be having in the next upcoming year and also decade. Now let's check out the horoscopes for each individual sign. Make sure that you check your moon and ascendant sign for Vedic astrological purposes. So if you don't have your Vedic chart, make sure to go into the description here below and you can find a link for a birth chart calculator. Now, if there's another planet that you would like to check from your Navamsha or from your Admakarka or whatever it is that you feel called to, be my guest. You're more than welcome to check it as well. Always follow your intuition when dealing with astrology. So let us get started with the horoscopes for each individual sign. Hello, my beautiful Aries. Happy New Year and welcome to your horoscope for January 2026. So for you, Aries, you are definitely really stepping into a massive energy from believing, hoping, building up your faith into the energies of responsibility, dutifulness, and really setting an energy for really achieving your purpose in life. This is going to be huge. This is a wonderful time to shine in your career, especially after the 13th and the 15th. You can really get amazing rewards in career achievements. You can even get a new job. You can get the bonus that you always wanted, or if you're right now unemployed, this is the time where you can definitely find a job. If you start applying early in the month, by mid-month you can definitely get lots and lots of offers. So this is a time to shine. This is a time for you to really showcase what you got. This is a time for you to not be shy from leadership. Leadership is going to be very powerful for you this month, and your boss is going to be incredibly impressed by you. So this is the time to not shy away from leadership. This is the time to step into that role and to take it on, and people will listen to you. People want you to be the leader. People want you to lead them. People are going to be impressed by your work ethic. And also, if there's something that you've been wanting to ask your boss, where maybe you've been wanting to get a raise, or you've been wanting to get a better job or a better job position, or maybe transfer, or whatever it is that you maybe have been wanting to ask your boss about, this is the month to do it. Because I see that your boss will definitely do it for you. maybe for some of you guys it not be instantaneously, but this is the month to ask for it, because your boss will definitely want to help you out, and he is extremely impressed by your work ethic and your hard work that you've been putting. For those of you who are not working in the workforce and you have your own business, a great time to shine in your business, a great time to get lots of clients, take your business to the next level, a great time to get a lot of achievements and a lot of recognition for what you've been doing. This is definitely a time where you can see the fruits of your labor coming through, but also for you to set new standards for what it is that you want to create in your life. So not just getting complacent with what it is that you're getting, but taking your business to a new level, taking your business to a higher situation. So you have an incredible month to really achieve the highest, especially because your planet Mars will become exalted once it moves into Capricorn on the 16th of January. So you're gonna have extra amounts of energy, extra drivenness, extra energy. So for some of you guys who've been wanting to maybe open a business, wonderful time to open your business, wonderful time to start a business or a side hustle that you always wanted to do. This is a great time to achieve some amazing goals at this time. So this month, we're going to have the first Lord going into the 10th house. Is all about work. You're kind of a little bit in workaholic energy, which is fine. This is a wonderful month to really go into it, because you will rise in status and rise in achievements. Also, we are having the 8th Lord going into the 10th. For some of you guys, there could be a transformation in your career, as I mentioned. So it depends on where you want to take it. Either you're transforming from unemployed to employed, or you are going from a certain paycheck to a higher paycheck, or one position to another position. So embrace the changes that are going to be happening for you this month, because it is definitely going to be thriving in your career. So a wonderful time. I'm very excited for you. So let's see what other messages we have here for my beautiful Aries for this. The only thing, lead with diplomacy. Don't forget that. Lead with diplomacy. Trust who you're leading. Give them that feeling of, I trust you in what you're doing. You don't want to come off as like a hogging sort of boss and over controlling person. So that could be the one thing. But aside from that, lead with the heart, lead with diplomacy, lead with the energies of service, and you will be golden. So let's see, what is the main energy for Aries for this upcoming January 2026 for Aries? Steady progress, okay? So you may set a lot of goals this month, and you may have a lot of ambitions this month. So just know that start going towards them, and you will have steady progress in your life, okay? So don't expect them all to come instantaneously, but start setting the intention this month. Start going towards that achievements that you want to create for yourself, and stay in the steady progress of things. The steady progress is here for you, one step at a time. Celebrate every baby step forward, and you will get to your goal eventually. Now let's see, how's your money and career going to be doing for January 2026 for our beautiful Aries? And your message is unlimited ideas. Yes, you are going to have a lot of ideas, business ideas, how to achieve more, how to take it to the next level, how to maybe working on something else. So write down all your ideas, okay? Write them down, and remember that these ideas are divinely guided. They're coming to you for a reason, but you have to do the work. You have to put the energy into it. You have to take action. And as long as you start taking action, you will see that everything else will come into play. God wants to help you, but you have to put some effort, and God will send the rest for you. But there is going to be a lot of ideas on how to advance in your life at this time. Now let's see your love life. Ooh, okay. This one's it. It wanted to show up for you, Aries, and it's passion. So yes, because we're going to be having the stellium still from Sagittarius of Mars, Venus, Sun, and Mercury, and then back again in Capricorn, the passions are high. This is the time for you to really become authentic with what your heart's desires are and the passions that you have. Get out of your head and get into your heart and, sing with joy. Let your soul sing with joy. Let yourself lead from the heart with that authentic energy. And you're going to see that you will achieve a lot and faster than ever before. So we need to get passionate about it so that we can achieve those goals and aspirations that we have. Now let's see, what else do we have for Aries for this upcoming January? For Aries for this January of 2026. And we have surrender to effortlessness. Interesting. So you are working very hard. You are putting a lot of energy, but just trust that the stars, that the cosmos, that the planets, that the grahas are here helping you. It's like the wave. It's like surfing, like a giant wave is coming. You know you're going to catch it. You know it's your wave. And so let it unfold for you. You don't have to put so much effort. You don't have to put so much intensity. Be passionate about it, but trust inside yourself that what is for you, it's for you, and it will not pass you by. And I can just, sit into it. And then naturally, the universe will take me there. The God will naturally take me into that quantum leap. So you don't have to do extra anything. You just have to really embody that energy of full responsibility for yourself and your dreams, and trust that God will help you achieve them and you will get there. So, and also remember, like when we are putting too much effort into something, this can also show us that we're far away from God. So make sure that you're checking on yourself. It's like, if something is for me, I don't have to kill myself to get it. If something is for me, I don't have to, kill myself to hold on to it or to make it happen or to attract it to me. No. You just embody the responsibility. You say, yes, I will take full responsibility for this. I am ready to step myself into the next level, to rise my status to a new level. And you effortlessly can step into that. So it doesn't have to be hard. It's already for you. And it's believing in that. Alrighty, my beautiful Aries, those were your messages for this upcoming January. I'm so excited for you. Thank you so much for being here, my beautiful Aries. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation and see how 2026 will be panning out for you, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we can go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Aries. Alrighty, Aries, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate you. And if you like these messages, make sure to give me a like and a hype. Alrighty, Aries, now we're going to be doing our beautiful Taurus. Welcome, Taurus, and Happy New Year. Welcome to your January 2026 horoscope, the first month of this year. And for you, this is going to be a powerful month because December for you had to do all with the 8th house. You were going through a massive transformation. Incredible transformation. Like going into the darkness, facing those shadows, facing those fears, and becoming optimistic about your life. Like learning that your optimism is crucial in being able to expand your world. Like sometimes the only thing we have left is faith and believing that good things are going to happen in our lives. Even though sometimes things can look very dark, we could start seeing some little glimmers and some little stars that are shining in the darkness, promising us hope and faith that good things are coming. So we're still going to feel a little bit of this transformation at the beginning of the month. We're still going to be feeling all of this until your planet Venus on the 13th goes into Capricorn. And Capricorn is your 9th house of belief systems, faith, and optimism. And also higher education, coaches, and gurus, and travel. So here, after the 13th, Venus is now gonna finally step out of the cave of the darkness and the shadows, and she's going to see the light in the sky, and she's gonna be like, oh, there's hope for me. I am so happy I can make it. And so here, Venus goes into the energies of Capricorn, which is your 9th house of beliefs. And this is when we start really feeling hopeful and really feeling like, okay, I'm gonna expand. This is a time for you to set some intentions on how you want to be expanding for this year and for the next upcoming decade. And you're gonna see the hope. It's like you already faced the fears, you already cried about it, you already went through the shadows, you already, closed that massive chapter of the last 9 years. You were compassionate with yourself and your weaknesses. And now when Venus goes into Capricorn, this is a time where we're feeling hopeful and we're feeling like, okay, I'm going either back to school, or I'm learning this course, or I'm getting close to a coach or a teacher, and I'm going to expand myself. And I'm going to take these things seriously. My education, I'm going to take it seriously. My coaches, I'm going to take them seriously of what they're teaching me. And the next expansion that I want to create for myself, I'm going to take it seriously. A wonderful time to get back into connecting with God, into connecting with the divine, into connecting with your religion and your faith and your philosophy in life, and to become serious about it. Like, okay, maybe I didn't go to church enough and I didn't take my spirituality that seriously. And so this is a wonderful month to set those intentions to, now we're going to take them seriously. Some of you guys are going to apply to school and I see you getting it. Some of you guys are going to graduate and it's going to be great. Some of you guys are going to travel and this is going to be wonderful for you. There's going to be action taking so that you can expand your horizons. And this is wonderful. Also, a great time to have an amazing energy with your father as well. So father is here to help you, is here to uplift you. And even if you're like, oh, my father never helps me with anything, you might be surprised this month that your father is like, I want to be there for you, which is wonderful. So Venus, your first lord, will be going into the 9th house. We're becoming more hopeful, more optimistic, and we're finally leaving the shadows. You went through the transformation. You did the dark night of the soul. Congratulations, my beautiful Taurus. You did it. You made it. You survived it. And now you're stronger than ever before. Then, as the sun goes into Capricorn on the 15th, and then Mars on the 16th, and then Mercury on the 18th, this is going to be the week where a massive shift is going to happen. Especially if you've been feeling like, I just been feeling like I'm in the dumps, like life is kind of stale and stagnant. Things are going to get very accelerated quickly on this week between the 13th and the 16th. And the 18th. Very, very powerful. So get ready because it's going to be wonderful for you. Okay, so the beginning of the month, you're still doing a little bit of the shadow work, but it's coming to an end, and then it's going to be full throttle after the 13th. So first lord going into the 9th, lots of hopeful, great time to respect your teachers, great time to go back to school, get that license, get that get the teaching that you need to learn, a great time to publish something as well, my beautiful Taurus. Then we also have the energies of the 6th lord going into the 9th. So work, daily life, like if you felt like your daily life was a little stagnant and monotonous, after the 15th, you're gonna see things are gonna pick up. You are busy. You have to do things. You have to take care of the miscellaneous things. You have to take care of this. You have to take care of that. Put everything in order. So make sure that you're doing all of this. Make sure you're also taking care a lot of your health, and that you set some life routines that are going to make you successful for the next upcoming year. Okay, so if your routine is like, okay, I really do want to work out, or I really do want to, do my chanting, and I want to do my spiritual practice, my meditation, my journaling. Set that intention to really become responsible of that on a daily basis. And this is going to make you extremely successful. So I do see your schedule getting quite busy after this. And that's going to be wonderful. So now let's look a little bit deeper into your messages here. Some of you guys may have like an incredible reawakening of your faith as well. Like it's like you feel God so close to you, and you kind of have a little miracle that comes into your life. So that's also super exciting. Okay, so believe, do your rituals, do your chanting, do your prayer, do your meditations, connect with the divine, get ready and open your arms to receive this mercy that is about to come to you. Now let's see, what do we have for my beautiful Tauruses for this upcoming month of January 2026? Ask. Ooh, I love this. And look how this beautiful angel is praying. So ask. What do you want, my beautiful Taurus? Because it is going to be given to you. But you have to call. You have to call with prayer. You have to call God with your prayer, with your mantras, and you ask from the heart. Also, don't be afraid to ask your father or ask people around you. This is a time for you to understand that the power of your words are there, and you have to ask for you to receive. Ask and you shall receive. So very, very strong energy, especially since Jupiter is in your third house of communication. So Jupiter is back into your second house, but it's in Gemini. So it's encouraging us to use our voice and to ask. And especially you have massive manifesting ability this month. Whatever you pray for, whatever you want to be blessed with, is coming to you. So get ready for that. Now let's look at your career and your money for this year. For this month. What do we have for Taurus for this upcoming January 2026? Career advice and money advice for Taurus for January 2026. And we have face your financial fears. So I think you got this one last month as well. So this is a time, my beautiful Taurus, to truly face your financial fears. Face the fears of not becoming successful enough. Like, look back at the 9 years. And where are those wounds around success? Where are those wounds around your work, around your purpose? Where are those wounds? And rewrite the story, because this next 9 years is going to be totally different, baby. It's going to be a totally different story. And we cannot be holding to the past because it was fully closed in 2025. So don't bring back that garbage from the past. Make sure you're facing your financial fears. Make sure that you are seeing your money in the eye, how you're spending it, where are you spending it in. Get rid of those memberships that you're not using anymore and see where your money is going, and also set intentions of how you really want to create your abundance and prosperity. Some of you guys may change your idea of what success really means. Maybe 9 years ago, you thought that being successful meant that you were going to be a billionaire. But now maybe you're recognizing that there's other things that are more important to you. So it's going to be a different story for everybody, but a great time to truly face those financial fears. Now let's see, what do we have in love and relationships for my beautiful Tauruses? What is the love advice for Taurus for January 2026? Unrequited love. So this is what we want to work on at the beginning of the month. Like, no more of this lack of chemistry, no more of this inequality in love, like, oh, I love you more and you love me less, or I love them a lot but they don't love me as much. It's like, enough of this. We want to attract something where you're really feeling like this is fulfilling me fully. This relationship is filling me up fully. So if there was unrequited love in the past, say goodbye to it. It's not coming back. We are not setting those intentions for this upcoming year. And this is a time to bring into your life a partner that has equality with you, that you feel just in love as they are in love with you. A healthy, non-toxic relationship. And if you are currently in a relationship, this is a great time to transform that lack of love or that lack of attraction that you may be having for your partner. Okay, we can bring up the hope once again. And also understand that we're not going to find all the happiness that we want out of our partner. That's not how it works. We really need to bring our own happiness to ourselves. We cannot put that burden of our personal happiness on our partner. It's not going to work. So take ownership of your own happiness, and you're going to see that as you take that ownership of your own happiness, then your relationship betters a lot more, and then you feel more in love and they feel more in love with you, and everything flourishes at a deeper level. Now let's see your last message for this upcoming month. The last message for my beautiful Tauruses for this January 2026. And surrender to miracles. Exactly. Like, you are ready for a miracle to come into your life. You just need to believe, open your arms to the faith and the mercy, and know that this is coming to you very soon. So a beautiful miracle is coming very, very soon. Let go of the resistance that stems from the past and banish any doubts that miracles can happen for you. Alrighty, my beautiful Tauruses, those were your messages for this upcoming month of January. I'm so happy to be here to tell you all about it. Thank you so much for being here, and remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message for your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use my promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like. Alrighty, Taurus, those were your messages. If you like these messages, make sure to give me a thumbs up and a hype. And thank you so much for being here, my beautiful Taurus. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Gemini. Welcome, Gemini, to your horoscope, and Happy New Year. This is the horoscope for January 2026, the first horoscope of the year. So let's see what do we have for you, my beautiful, beautiful Gemini. You are having an incredible energy this month. We are stepping all from the energies of your personal relationship and commitment into the energies of some intimate, deep, emotional transformation. So, in order for us to set the tone in the correct way for this upcoming year, we really need to go through the darkness and the shadows and the massive transformations this upcoming month of January. So January is a time to face our fears, especially if there's fears of hard work, fears of responsibility, fears of change in our life, fears of shared resources, and fears around intimacy. Okay, so life here is asking for you to become more intimate, to deepen your intimacy at a deeper level. Okay, and as you deepen your intimacy, this is the energies that wants you to truly, truly succeed. Okay, so in order for us to expand, before we can expand, we must let go of limiting psychological beliefs or limiting traumas, limiting pains, limiting emotional immaturities, and to really step into a better version of ourselves. And this may mean going through a little bit of a dark night of the soul, going through some changes that we need to embrace. So, great time for change. And the change is not to disrupt your stability. No, the change is to crack you open to that you can expand to a new horizon at this time. So get ready, because I really feel like your mind, your psychology, everything is going to start kind of transforming, where you're going to be like, okay, life is not the same. I am no longer that young teenager or 20-year-old person from the past 9 years. Like, my life is becoming more powerful, and I'm stepping into higher responsibility, especially when it comes to love and relationships. This is very powerful, okay? So I really feel that this could be a great time to deepen your intimacy with your partner. If you don't have a partner, you could have met maybe a partner during this past month, and now it's becoming into a more deeper intimacy for you, my beautiful Gemini. So we are going through a massive change and transformation. I want you to trust it at this time. Your planet Mercury will be stepping into the 8th house on the 18th of January. So that is when you're going to start really feeling this massive transformation. Some of you guys can really benefit from therapy, counseling, getting a reading with me. You can really benefit right now from going into the research of the darkness of yourself and understanding, okay, why do I have this fear? Why is this little thing here holding me back? Why do I behave in the way that I behave? Have I really healed? Have I really healed from that heartbreak or that trauma, or I'm still holding on to the pain? Am I really taking my power back fully? These are the questions that are going to really be coming up to you at this time. Okay, there could also be a massive rebirth that you're having. So embrace this rebirth. Is to help you to transform into a better version of yourself. A rebirth, which also means that there's a death, like an ending of something. God forbid any death, of course. This could be the time where you finally see some inheritance coming through. This is finally a time where you see a massive transformation in yourself, a time where you also can get a loan, some money that you didn't earn. It could be coming into your life. Maybe some of you guys had some investments put on aside. This is the month where you see your investments really growing to a new level. So financially wise is looking good, but it is about you asking because you will receive. So ask for the favor, ask for the help, because people want to give you. People want to give you at this time. And it's not like a gold digging energy, is because it is the energy of receiving at this time for you. So don't think like you have to do it completely alone. I know it feels vulnerable to ask, but the more vulnerable you allow yourself to be this month, the more you will see achievements happening in your life. Very, very beautiful energy. So let's, we're going to have the first Lord going into the 8th after the 18th. That is going to be when the transformation happens, and where you're really going to be going into the understanding of the mystery of who you are, or the mystery of something. You're going to finally get to the root of it. We are also going to be having the energies of the 4th house going into the 8th. So there could also be a transformation around your home life. There could be a transformation around your family, your home life, your residency, where you're living. There could also be some attachment here with family, the past, your youth. So inner child wounds can come up at this time. Childhood things may come up at this time. Your mother's going to go through a transformation. Your family, your residence, your home life is going through a transformation. And as this happens, you are also transforming at a deep level, and that inner child is transforming at a very deep level. So incredible energy for you, my beautiful Gemini. Embrace it. Let's go a little bit deeper into your messages. What else do we have for Gemini for this upcoming January 2026? Law of attraction. Ooh, I love this for you. So this is the month to, you can attract what it is that you want in your life. This is why I mean, like, asking you shall receive. People want to give you at this time, but each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So you are a person of a lot of thoughts, my beautiful Gemini. So make sure that your thoughts check. Are my thoughts really dark, negative, cynical, pessimistic? Or are my thoughts like optimistic of what's about to come into my life? Are my thoughts like genuinely uplifting? So just know that what you're thinking of at this time, it's what is coming into reality. So make sure that you are thinking what you want to create, what you want to have at the end. So don't think of the doubts, don't think of the negatives, don't get caught up in those stories. Focus only on that perfect outcome that you desire, because it will definitely come into your life. Let's look a little bit deeper for your work and money and career for this upcoming month of January, for my beautiful Geminis, for this month of January. And we have bountiful nature. So because we're going into so much psychological work and transformation, life here is saying that you would really benefit from being close to nature. You would really benefit from finding more peaceful environments, stepping out of the computer and walking a little bit more in nature, outside, connecting to nature is going to actually give you the clarity. It's going to give you the space for you to get the insights and the clarity that you really need to move forward. So get close to nature, walk in nature, even maybe grow some plants. This could be fantastic for you. And being close to this nature will help you to have these changes and transformations in a more graceful way. And now let's look into love life. What do we have for Gemini when it comes to love for this upcoming January 2026? Okay, so we have, I'm going to give you these twos. We have two. We have soulmate. So whoever you're thinking about for this reading, yes, they're your soulmate. You could have met a person before, stepping on the 18th on these energies. And we also have passion. So I see massive passion, sexuality getting really high up at this time. So sex is great. Coming together with your divine partner is an amazing time right now. Deepening your connection, deepening your intimacy with each other. This passion is soaring, is transforming you, and it's taking it to the next level, is giving a rebirth into your love life, a rebirth into your intimacy. So love is looking really powerful, and a great month to deepen your connection with your partner to the next level. Some of you guys, You may meet somebody very, very, like, you could definitely meet a partner this month. So at the beginning of the month, go out, meet people, like, get yourself out there, because you might just end up meeting a really, really amazing person for you. So a soulmate, actually. So definitely get out there. And let's see your final message, my beautiful Gemini, for this upcoming month of January 2026. And your final message is surrender your fear of intimacy. Wow, you see, this is what it's all about, like intimacy. And we got to understand that intimacy means into me I see, that you see into yourself, okay, I'm a human being, I have good and bad, I have strengths and weaknesses, and that you get to accept all the parts of who you are and take full responsibility for them, because it is the house of Capricorn. It's Capricorn energy. When you take full responsibility for your weaknesses and your strengths and for the completion of who you are, this is when we can really evolve and achieve. And here we have surrender your fear of intimacy, to let someone in. The fear of letting love in, the fear of stepping into an intimate relationship, or to deepen your intimacy with a love partner. So this is the time to break the ice. This is the time to not have distance. This is the time for you to stop any patterns that are holding you back from expressing your true love and accepting love in your life. Alrighty, my beautiful Geminis, those were your messages for this upcoming beautiful new month, the month of January 2026. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me, where we're going to go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Gemini. Book one today in the description below. Alrighty, my beautiful Geminis, those were your messages. If you like these messages, make sure to give me a like and a hype. Thank you so much. Love you guys. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Cancers. Welcome, Cancer, to your horoscope for this January 2026, and Happy New Year. And for you, my beautiful Cancer, this month screams relationships. This is a wonderful month for you to deepen your commitments and relationships with your spouse or a new lover that can come into your life for my singles. So at the beginning of the month, we're in the energies of work, duty, getting things done, fixing the routines up, putting everything in order, having optimism that you're going to have some really nice job coming up, or that your job next year is going to be really good. So it's organizing your life at the beginning of the month. For those of you who are currently unemployed, I see that some of you guys will definitely get employment after the 13th. Before the 13th of January, you will be getting some really good news at work, getting a job, getting a new position, or maybe advancing to a new level in your current career. So all those things, and health is looking really good at the beginning of the month. Then after the 13th, that is when we're going to see massive opportunities in relationships. I'm so excited for you, my beautiful Cancer. So we have the potential here of meeting a special someone for those of you who are single. This is a time for you to go out, let yourself be seen, connect with others, make friends with others, because there's massive, massive opportunity for you to find a very special person. Those of you who are already in a relationship, then this is going to be a month where, oh my God, your relationship can deepen to a whole new level. You are loving being with your partner. You are falling in love with your partner once again. You're sparking the spark once again, and is just deepening your commitment to a whole new level. Some of you guys, if you're in the right relationship, there could definitely be asking of marriage, a great time to get married for my Cancers. Anybody who's like getting to get married after the 13th is looking fantastic. And also, if you already are married, you could be going to a higher level of commitment with each other. Either you are becoming parents, or the family's expanding, but something here is clicking in you where you're just like, I want to commit to my love at a deeper, stronger level. Now, aside from love, this is also a great time for you to find commitment in business partnerships. So if you've been wanting to find a business partnership, a business partner where you can expand your business, or to get in contact with somebody that can help you advance at work, or to get that connection that is going to help you get the job that you want, or getting more clients for your business. Great time to do it. So I highly suggest that after the 13th, to go out and make friends and let yourself be seen and let yourself be known, because the more you connect, the more you're going to find some amazing collaborations and connections that are really going to help you advance in your life. So super, super, super good for you in that matter. And then, of course, by the time that we have the new moon in Capricorn, which is going to be on the 19th, and the moon being your planet, wow, like that is when we're really setting up the energy of like, this is a new relationship. I'm stepping into it. This is a new commitment that I want to do. I'm stepping into it. This is a new, I'm stepping into this marriage. I'm stepping into this business relationship. I'm stepping into this commitment, you know. And I know some of you guys sometimes are like, well, I'm quite single and alone. Okay, sure. You can let this whole month pass by. You never do anything different. You don't get out of your comfort zone. You don't go meet anybody. And you don't meet anybody. No problem. But those of you who want, great time to make a little bit of effort, and you will see that you may just find a perfect partner for sure. So let's go a little bit deeper into these messages. Great time to transform your relationship patterns. You know, if you felt like I always attract the same people, I always end up in the same situation, they're always the same, like this with Pluto here, you can definitely have a massive transformation. So let's see, what else do we have here for my beautiful Cancers for this upcoming month? Cancer for this January 2026. And we have, be honest with yourself. Very nice. The more honest you are with yourself, the more you're going to see growth and advancement in the things that you want to create in your life. So make sure that you are opening yourself up to this, okay? This is not a bad thing. It's going to be very beneficial for you. So be honest with yourself, my beautiful Cancer, of what you want, what you don't want, what you want in a relationship. Remember, if you're currently starting to date someone and you're wanting to maybe take it to a more committed level, the way you start the relationship is everything, even on the dates. So set the tone from the beginning. Don't think that your partner later on is going to change. Later on, they're going to be different. No. You have to set the tone from the beginning. And that is going to give you better results than anything else. So be honest with yourself, be honest with your partner, be honest with the business partner, be honest from the beginning with everything. And that will give you the best results always. Let's look at your job and your money for this upcoming quiet retreat. So some of you guys need some time alone, some time in quiet, some time in meditation. Some of you guys may be doing a sort of retreat. The retreat could be fantastic for you. Or some of you guys are going to a retreat and are going to maybe step away from the noise and the bustle. And doing this will help you to get more clarity on what it is that you want to commit to. And it's going to help with your career as well. So make sure that you're taking these moments of peace, these moments of isolation, these moments of disconnection, and to have some quiet for yourself, because that is going to start giving you the right ideas, the right understanding of what you want to create in your life. Now let's see, what do we have for love? What do we have in love for my beautiful Cancer for this upcoming January 2026? And we have getting to know each other. So yes, you see, you could be meeting someone new and you guys are talking a lot, getting to know each other. And just know, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond is going to deepen. And I really feel like that also deals with this honest, like be honest with yourself, be authentic from the beginning. Don't hide things, don't play games. Reveal your innermost selves to each other. Like if your dream is, I want to get married, let them know from the beginning. Like my goal in a relationship is I want to get married and I want to have a family. You know, we don't have to leave that to the last thing. And that is going to help a lot. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond is going to deepen more and more. Same thing with your current partner. If you already are with someone, you know, be honest, reveal your innermost selves to each other, and your bond is going to deepen and is going to get stronger. Okay. And last but not least, What do we have here? Last message for my beautiful Cancers for this upcoming January 2026. And we have, surrender your need to always be right. Okay? Let other people be in their own evolution of life. Let other people have their growth. You don't have to fix it for them. You don't have to, tell them what's right or what's wrong. Release the need to always be right. This is also going to help you to release that heavy burden that you have to be taking care of everybody. Let people and others just go through their own processes. And that is going to be very healthy for you, my beautiful Cancer. Alrighty, Cancer, those were your messages for this upcoming January 2026. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use my promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me, where we're going to go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Cancer. That is in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancers, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give me a like and a hype. Alrighty, Cancer, now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Welcome, Leo, to your horoscope, and Happy New Year to you for 2026. Now, this is going to be the horoscope for January 2026, the first month. And for you, this is going to start with a lot of powerful energy towards going into responsibility, okay? You're ready to work because December was a party month for you. You had a lot of fun. You kind of brought back that passion, brought back that lightness, brought back that youthful spirit and that fun spirit that you naturally are. And then we're going to have this still at the beginning of the month of January. You're still going to be in this mood of waking up that passion, waking up that desire, waking up that energy of will, and you are the sign of will, like I will go, I will do. So this is a month where we are at the beginning focusing on what is it that we want to will into this year of 2026. What do we want to create? What do we want to will in it? And so the willing is very powerful. And that's where we want to put our creative energy, our romantic energy. Some of you guys could have met a romantic partner, deep in a romantic relationship, had a lot of fun with that romantic partner. And you can still have a lot of fun with them before the 13th of January. I see that, you're in fun party land. But after the 13th, now we're getting back to work. So this could be when we go back to the workforce, when we are getting back into, okay, the year's starting, we need to get to work, we need to do the things we need to do. So after the 13th, that is when we're really going to be focusing on our routines, our health, our daily life. And this is the perfect time for you to set those goals. Okay, what do I want to have? What are my health goals? What are my workout goals? What are my work goals? And to organize your schedule in a way that is going to make you successful. So I want to wake up earlier this year and I want to have more time for myself. I want to, go to the gym. I want to start journaling. I want to start meditating. I want to start doing my prayers. I want to maybe change my hours at work or get more hours. You're going to see. But this is the month for you to set those routines up for yourself. And to set those goals. I mean, you out of all the planets, you really have those health goals at the beginning of January for sure. So set those intentions and stick to them and become responsible for them, because you can really see some amazing advancement. Now, for those of you who are not working and who don't have work, I see you getting a job starting the 13th of January. So some of you guys can really get a new position, a new job after the 13th, so you can start applying and then you can begin the year with a new job. Others of you who maybe are ready to have a higher position after the 13th, a great time for you to talk to your boss about this and kind of set the mood. It's like, okay, you know that I work really hard. This is what I've been always doing for the past years. And now this year, I want to change. I want to focus on this. I want to raise. I want this position. I want to work remote. I want to work from home. I want to come back to the office. It's going to be different for everybody. So find out at the beginning of the month, like, what do you want? What is in alignment with your passions and your happiness and your joy? And let's make a schedule that favors that. And as long as you ask you will receive it. Your boss will help you out. Your boss will be like, yeah, I'm willing to work with you. Let's do it. So that's going to be really nice. Great time to also go to the doctor. So get your early checkup, go to the doctor, make sure that you're getting all of that in a line. Great time to set the year with a healthy mood, with a healthy vibe. Checking your calories. How much are you eating? What are you eating? What is healthy for you? Changing your nutrition. This is a great time to do all of these things so that you can really set the energies for the next upcoming year in the right way. Then, of course, once the sun goes into the 6th house, that is when the first order will go into the 6th. So I see you working very hard. And I also see that you're going to be very loved in your workplace. Others of you who own a business, great time to hire. Great time to hire, and you will find some really good help for you. So it's all in advancements in setting up your career and your business and your job for success for the rest of the year. Now let's look a little bit deeper into these messages. Others of you who may be in a lawsuit or need to go to court, it's going to go in your favor after the 13th. Any others of you who may be having hidden enemies is going to be over after the 13th. You're going to beat them. And any illnesses, you're going to be feeling a lot healthier after the 13th. The idea here is that you don't overindulge in sugars or alcohol, and make sure that you're going more into the healthy wellness route. Okay, so what do we have here for my beautiful Leos for this upcoming powerful January 2026 for Leo? And we have focus on service. This is great. Focus on service. And that's why you're going to shine at work. That's why the boss is going to help you. That's why you're going to become very healthy, is that you focus on the service. Like, what is the service that I want to be doing on a daily basis? And also servicing your body. Like, how can I service my body more? How can I be more healthy? How can I eat healthier foods that are going to service my well-being? So focusing on service is going to be the key for this month to make it very successful. Let's look a little bit deeper into your work and career and money for this upcoming January 2026 for Leo, January 26. Savings. Okay, this is the month to save. Maybe some of you guys spent a lot of money on Christmas presents and last year. This could be the month for you to save up more. Save money, open a savings account this month. Start putting, even if it's $25 a month in the savings account, it doesn't matter. Like, it's going to eventually grow and is going to be helpful for you. But this is going to set the tone for the rest of the year, where it's like, I'm being conscious of my money, where it's going. I'm not going to be spending it on frivolous things, and I want to save, because as you save, you're also saving for your future. And now let's see love life. What do we have in love for my beautiful Leos, January 2026 for Leo? And we have express your love. Oh, definitely. Especially at the beginning of the month. Like, go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Go ahead and go into that romantic date. Go ahead and like tell them how beautiful they are. Go ahead and buy them something cute and like make that romantic gesture. You are like the romance. Like, you're the Casanova of the Zodiac, my beautiful Leo. Like, you are just so incredibly charismatic. Like, everybody can fall in love with you. So express your love. Get creative. That's the thing about the 5th house of creativity and romance. It's like, in order to make somebody fall in love with us, we need to be very creative. How can I surprise them? How can I make them fall in love with me? Maybe I'll buy them a little flowers or some this. And it's like, or I make them something or write them a letter. Like, anything like this, it could be so deeply beautiful because you're expressing that love that you have for the other. Now let's see, what do we have for your final message, my beautiful Leo? What do we have for Leo as the final message for this upcoming January 2026 for Leo? Surrender to trust, Leo. We gotta have faith, okay? We gotta have faith. We gotta trust our decisions. We gotta trust what it is that we want and what we're asking. So trust your decisions, trust yourself, and don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions. And even if you mess up, you own your mess up. You own that, okay, I made a mistake, but you own it. And it is important to make these decisions for you so that you can trust them, okay? Alrighty, my beautiful Leos, those were your messages for this upcoming January. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me at a discounted price where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Leo. That is in the description here below. Alrighty, Leo, those were your messages. And if you like them, make sure to give me a like and a hype. Thank you so much for being here, Leo. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Welcome, Virgo, and happy new year of 2026 for you. This is going to be your horoscope for January 2026. And I'm so excited to be here for you and see how this next upcoming month is going to be panning out for you. So for you, my beautiful Virgo, this is going to be a month of coming back to your passions, coming back into the energies of self-expression. So during the month of December and for the beginning part of this upcoming January, you're going to be very much focused on home matters. So home, family, keeping everything in order in the family front, keeping things in order in the residency, making sure that everything in the family and in the home and with your mother is all set up in its rightful place. And making sure also that we've made peace with our past, making sure that we made peace with the past 9 years, the things that have not worked out for us. And so really setting up the tone for a new year that is not going to be repeating the same story. So great time to heal your heart from the past, heal your heart from family issues, family traumas, family matters, and to come back into that energy of joy and happiness and emotional safety, emotional maturity. That is for the beginning of January. And then after the 13th of January is when we're going to start stepping into love energies, into romance, into self-expression, into passion. So this is going to be kind of fun for you, you know? And this has to happen before we can set up the energies of what do we want to achieve. You're a very work-oriented sign, my beautiful Virgo. You are somebody who likes to work. You are somebody who likes to, you know, put things in order and be very diligent and productive. But this is before we get into the productivity, we need to make sure that we are connecting with our passion. Because if we're not connecting with our passion, then this is going to feel a lot more difficult. And then the work is going to feel stale. It's not going to feel like, oh, I really love my work. No, it's going to feel like, oh, why do I have to do this? So finding something that we love doing and you never have to work a day in your life. So this is the month to step back into the things you love to do. In that energy, I love to write. I love to paint. I love to DIY. I love to garden. I love to make businesses. I love to make music or whatever it is that you love doing. This is the month to come back into that passion of yours. And that passion will bring you the insights and the understanding of what it is that you want to achieve for this 2026 and how it is that you're going to be achieving it. So we need to tap into this first. Also, for my Virgos, this could be a time for you to meet somebody too. After the 13th, there's massive chances of finding a romantic partner. For my singles, for those of you who are already in a relationship, have some fun with your partner. Spark up the spark again, spark up the bedroom again, you know, bring that joy back into your relationship and make it passionate again. Have some fun. Enjoy your giddiness and your childlike energy, and don't take yourself so seriously. Do it just because you like to have fun. You know, coming back to that fun energy. Others of you, my beautiful Virgos, this is a great time to connect with your children. If you have any children, I see you finding lots and lots of joy from your children at this time, really feeling connected to them, feeling immensely, just feeling that love, that parental love very deeply. So a wonderful time for that. And those of you who are not parents, this could be a month where you become pregnant or you find out that you're pregnant. But this pregnancy or this creation or the new creative thing that you want to bring into the world is going to light up your life Great time to also set new creative projects for 2026. What is it that you want to create? What is it that, how are you going to be using your creativity to create this business or create this work of art or create this creative project, whatever it may be. But it's a very, very fun time for you. We're going to be having, once Mercury goes into the Capricorn on the 18th, that is when the First Lord will be going into the 5th house. So have fun, enjoy your children, get romantic, be compassionate. This is a great time for all of this. Even some of you guys may do some speculative business as well. Then we also have the energies of the 10th Lord going into the 5th. So as I was mentioning, before we step into the work, we need to find out what are our passions, so that our passions get into alignment, our self-expression becomes into alignment with our services or the work that we want to give to the world. And especially when the 10th Lord goes into the 5th, you can be seeing that your status goes up because of becoming pregnant, because of having children, or because of meeting a romantic partner that raises your status, or your creativity, your creative projects, and your creative business making and speculation is going to rise you up in your career. So this is why it's important for you to take full advantage of this creative energy and take your creative energy very seriously. That, you have these talents not because of anybody can do it. No, you have some talents that are yours, and honor them. And then the more you honor them, you will see that it's going to uplift your work and your career. So let's look a little bit deeper into your messages here, my beautiful Virgo. What else do we have for Virgo for this upcoming January 2026 for Virgo? And we have play, exactly that. Play, 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 play. Have fun, play. In the energies of play, you're going to discover things. This is why I was mentioning, like playing with your children, playing by doing a creative project, playing, with speculative business. But this playful mood will open the doors and the insights, not just to a better version of yourself, but also to rise you in status and a better position at work. So playfulness, very, very good for you. Now let's see, what do we have for work, money, and career? What do we have for work, money, and career for Virgo for this January 2026? And we have words of abundance. So maybe some of you guys really love to write. There could be some powerful writers out here, my beautiful Virgos, who love to write, or you just love to play with words, or you are lyricists. But words are a powerful thing for you. And overall, words are abundance. You could be in this earth to use your voice, and your voice is going to bring you abundance and prosperity. So voice, letters, writing, rhetoric, expression, this is huge for you. And it's saying also, use kind words, and the words that you use are going to either bless your life and your future. So make sure that you're using very, very auspicious words and blessing your life instead of cursing it. Because spelling is spells of words. Now let's see, what do we have for your love life? Because romance is in the air for sure for you, Virgo. What do we have in love life for my beautiful Virgos for this upcoming January 2026? And we have, you deserve love. I know that Saturn has been in your house of commitments, and some of you guys could have been feeling like the heaviness of the commitment, the heaviness of a relationship, the heaviness of, a partner, or not having a partner, or solitude. Well, this is the month for you to rediscover that you are lovable. You are lovable, and you are no exception to love, and you deserve love. You deserve a fulfilling relationship that is filled with fun and passion, and it's just a matter of tapping into that. So you deserve love, my beautiful Virgo. And last but not least, what is your final message for Virgo for January 2026? The final message for Virgo for January 2026, and surrender to the beauty of the natural world. So great time to go outside and play outside. Go to nature, go to parks, national parks, just be, even if it's your backyard, go and put some easel and a painting in your backyard and paint a little bit, or dance in the grass, But nature is going to really uplift you at this time and is going to refresh you. So be playful, and be playful outside in the outdoors. That is really going to be super, super healing for you. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgos, those were your messages for this upcoming month of January. I hope that they help. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Virgo. Alrighty, Virgo, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. And if you like these messages, make sure to give me a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me, and also a hype. Alrighty, Virgo, thank you so much. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Welcome, Libra, to your horoscope for this powerful new year of 2026. Happy New Year, Libra. And also for this horoscope of January 2026. So for you, my beautiful Libra, this is going to be a month of a lot of rooting yourself so that you can become more successful. So at the beginning of the month, we're still working on changing perceptions into more positive perceptions, into changing the way that you perceive things, the way that you think, the way that you see things, because the way that you see or the words that you speak are going to create the world that you live. This is the reason why there's a part of it that is subjective to each person, each person's truth. So making sure that your truth is a positive one, an optimistic one that is, rooting for your happiness, and that we're not having this cynical, pessimistic, negative outlooks that can really bring us down. So at the beginning of the month, it has to do with all of that. There could also be a great connection with your siblings, healing sibling issues, and also for some of you guys, maybe opening and being courageous enough to start a channel, being courageous enough to start a social media, and expressing yourself, being courageous enough to express yourself, your words, what you have in your heart. And that is going to be very, very beneficial for you. At the same time, after the 13th, when Venus, your planet, goes into Capricorn, that's going to be your 4th house of the home and family. So this means that you're going to be going from the thinking and the thoughts and the mindset work and, being cautious of how you think, that it's now going to move into family life. So emotional contentment. So after the 13th, for some of you guys, if you guys been wanting to maybe buy a car, get a new residency, get a new home, rent out your place, buying land, it's a wonderful time to do this. I definitely see that you are going to see great advancements in this. So Libra, this is a time to get close to your loved ones, to your family. This is a great time for you to get close to your mother, to heal any mother wounds, to heal any family wounds, to heal yourself from the past of things that weren't working out. This is a month that wants to bring you that cozy feeling of feeling like you belong, okay? And everybody deserves that feeling of belonging. And even if your family was horrible and terrible, you belong in with God, okay? God is your ultimate father, mother, everything. So you never not belong. You always do belong. So healing any abandonment issues, problems from the past, problems from family, problems from traumas of childhood, this is a great time to do all of this. And in a more practical sense, decorate your home. Make it more beautiful for the year. Nest in a way that is going to be uplifting for the next upcoming year, for how you're going to, because how we have our home is how far we can grow in life. So this is the reason why homelessness doesn't allow for success. Successful people always have a home, and they have a very stable home foundation that allows them to truly grow. So this is the same thing for you, my beautiful Libra. Finding that beautiful home that you feel stable in, that you feel solid in, that you feel like you belong, that is your family. If it's not your material family, then it could be friends, or it could be your spiritual family. But the idea here is to really deepen that sense of belonging, making your home beautiful. Some of you guys may be moving to a better residency, or selling your home, or at least redecorating your place. This is going to be very, very nice. And some of you guys may be going a little bit into memory lane, back in the past, a little nostalgia, but that's good. It's not going to be something so bad. Just don't stay stuck in the emotions of the past. Make sure that you're using it to kind of be thankful and to close that chapter so that you can move into this next upcoming 9-year cycle in the right foot. So we have the first lord going into the 4th after the 13th. That is going to be a lot of homey energy. Some of you guys may be a little bit of homebodies around that time. Great time to garden, great time to cook and to nurture yourself, nurture your life, nurture your being, so that you can grow and become more emotionally stable and emotionally content. Also, we are having here the energies of the 8th lord going into the 4th. So definitely some very powerful psychological transformations. This will be a great time for you to have a therapist or to have a reading with me where we can finally get the clarity that we need about our past and to heal those inner childhood wounds that no longer need. Some of you guys may also get a loan to buy in a place, to get a new home. So it's looking good. Or family may give you money around this time as well. So let's see. Inheritance can also happen. What else do we have here for my beautiful Libras for this upcoming January 2026 for Libra? January 2026. And we have the ocean. Ooh, that's beautiful. So drink lots of water this month. Get close to bodies of water. Water is going to be very healing for you. So take baths, go into the ocean, jump in the pool, be close to a body of water. This is going to help with the healing. This is going to help with the transmutation and with the letting go. So a lot of emotions and feelings are going to be felt during this upcoming January. What else do we have for my beautiful Libras for this upcoming January when it comes to love? January 2026 when it comes to love. And we have keep an open mind, Libra. So your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So don't close yourself off to just one type. Like, this is the type of guy I like, this is the type of woman I like. No, because your best partner for you, for your soul's evolution, may differ from your usual expectations. So be open to that, because at the end is going to make you happier to have somebody that is going to be different from your expectations. So don't close yourself off in that. And now let's see, what do we have for career, money? What do we have for career and money for Libra in January 2026? And we have visualize abundance in all its forms. So making sure we're, as I was mentioning, that mindset, keeping that mindset of abundance, keeping that vision of abundance, keeping that vision of great prosperity in your life. Visualize all the good things. Don't focus on what's not working. This is a time for you to set a new life. So the past is not going to repeat. Make peace with the past and keep an abundant mindset for the future. And now let's see your final messages. What is the final messages for my beautiful Libras for this upcoming month for Libra for this upcoming January 2026? And we have surrender to your full power. So you're going back into memory lane, getting, healing this inner child, making peace with the traumas of childhood and your mother and family so that you can empower yourself. Before we can step out of our comfort zone, we need to feel emotionally secure. But if there's that emotional insecurity, that we don't belong, I'm abandoned, I'm afraid of abandonment, I'm afraid of humiliation, I'm afraid of anything like this from our childhood, like this could keep us small. So here it's a time for you to really surrender to your full power, my beautiful Libra, and to let bygones be bygones and to make peace with your past, because the story is not going to repeat in the next upcoming decade at all. Rewrite the story, baby. This is the month to rewrite the story. Alrighty, Libra, those were your messages for this upcoming month of January 2026. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, my beautiful Libra, then make sure to book a one-on-one session with me in the description here below. A one-on-one session where we're going to go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Libra. Book it today. Alrighty, Libra, those were your messages. If you like them, make sure to give me a like and a hype. Alrighty, Libra, thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly love you guys. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpio, to your horoscope for this upcoming January 2026, and Happy New Year to you. So for you, Scorpio, this is going to be a month of massive setting our mind for success. This is the moment. We are going to rewrite the story. You know, at the beginning of the month and last month, we were focusing a lot more on money. Okay, my finances, my money, where are my resources going? Strengthening your family values, really getting into alignment with what you truly value in life. So it was a time to kind of put finances in order. It was a time to maybe some of you guys spend a lot of money in presents, or, you know, there was some expenses here, but it was adding value to you. It was adding, you could have bought some really nice things to invest in yourself, to invest in the things that you do. So that was a good move. And it's bringing you up in value, okay? This was a time that it was raising you up in value. And at the beginning of the month, before the 13th, we're still having this energy of money. Money, finances, planning. How are you eating? What are you eating? Are you being conscious consumer? Are you becoming a conscious consumer? Where are you eating? Where are you putting your money? So this could have been the time where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm still paying for that thing. I don't want to pay for that anymore. And, you know, canceling that. So a great time to transform your finances at this time and to set them in order so that you can feel successful in the next upcoming year. Now, after the 13th, and especially when Mars on the 16th goes into Capricorn, that is when we're going to now step into the energies of communication, courage, and your siblings. So this is a time where we're gonna write the story. Like, since we have the financial security, now what is it that you courageously want to do? What is your voice taking you towards? Where do you want to put your effort? Where do you want to put your effort? And setting that goal. Okay, I'm going to be responsible for the efforts that I want to do. If I want to open a podcast, if I want to start a channel, I need to commit myself to that for the long term. Or rewrite the story. Oh, I never was able to be successful before. It never worked out for me before. Now we rewrite the story, because you're beginning a whole new decade here. And how you begin it, wiring your mind for success, getting the right mindset is what's going to take you into the next level, my beautiful Scorpio. So it's all about mindset. It's all about your communication. It's all about your efforts. It's all about your bravery. What are you ready to achieve, and be brave enough to do it? So communication is going to be powerful for you. Your words are going to be super powerful at this time. So make sure that you are using very, very good words and blessing your life. Watch out for cursing. I wouldn't even suggest cursing. If you can hold yourself back from cursing this month, it would be actually very auspicious for you. And also settle things with siblings. Okay, settle things with siblings, leave them in order. Don't hold any animosity, don't hold any resentments. And last but not least, your voice is going to be so powerful this month that you may kind of intimidate people. So just know that there's so much power in your voice right now. So making sure that how are you utilizing it, that you don't end up scaring others. But if you have a presentation to do, like public speaking or anything like this, great time to really roar like the lion that you are. Also, contracts could be signed at this time as well. And great time for sales. Like if you are somebody who sells and uses marketing, great time for all of this. Great time for marketing, great time for sales, great time to you know, do the pitches and the business pitches. Like this is a wonderful time for all of this. And it's a wonderful time for you to really empower your voice. Also, empowering your skills. So if you have skills with music or with art or with business or entrepreneurship, great time to set some new skills, to polish your skills, to set some very powerful intentions, and to open that entrepreneurship. Like, go for it. It's you're starting something, like with energy. you're igniting something with courage. So really set some intentions there, because it could be wonderful for you. What else do we have for my beautiful Scorpios for this upcoming? Oh, so we have the first Lord going into the third house. So yes, all about your communications, all about how you express yourself. Do lots of affirmations, lots of mindset work, and lots of journaling will also help you a lot in your manifesting abilities. Then we also have the sixth Lord going into the third. So you're going to add this to your routine. Like, let's say you want to polish a skill, you're going to add it to your routine. Or you want to start that course, you're going to add it to your routine. Or you're going to start that entrepreneurship, you're going to add it to your routine. Or that channel, that content creating, you're going to add it to your routine. So organize for success. Know that the effort is on a daily basis. And as long as you are committed to that daily basis, that daily work, that daily polishing of your skills, you will definitely see some powerful improvements happening for you. Steady, and the progress is going to be steady. I wouldn't say like massively slow, but just know that is the more effort you put in it, the more it will grow. It's not a overnight success type of thing. So let's see, what do we have here for my beautiful Scorpios for this upcoming January 2026 for Scorpio? And we have steady progress, exactly. So there's a steady progress that is happening here. All you have to do is commit. Like when you start, for example, like a YouTube channel, at the beginning, you're putting a lot of effort and you may not see so many views and you may not see so many subscribers. You keep going, you keep going, you keep going. Eventually, it's gonna build up. And that's for everything in life. So just know that you're making steady progress. You're taking one step at a time. Celebrate every baby step forward. And don't worry, you will get there, okay? Now let's see when it comes to work, money, and career. What do we have for work, money, and career for my beautiful Scorpios? Okay, so 2 came out. And first we have deservingness. So knowing that you're deserving of good things in life, knowing that you're deserving of, speaking up and claiming your voice and being courageous. You don't have to stay meek and small. Like, you are deserving, and also deserving of financial abundance and prosperity in your life and the successes that you desire to have. So feeling that sense of deservingness, I deserve it. Okay. And also we have conscious consumer again, especially at the beginning of the month. What are you consuming? What are you eating? Is it healthy? Is it not healthy? What are you consuming on social media? What are you consuming of other people's words, television? What are you consuming in clothes and things that you're buying? Because all of that is consumerism. So are you conscious of what you are consuming in every single aspect of your life? Be selective, that you're consuming the best of the best, high quality stuff, from accounts that you're following, to the clothes that you're wearing, to the food that you're eating, that it's all high quality. You deserve it. You are deserving of that, okay? And now let's see for the love life for Scorpio. Love when it comes to this January, and we have finances and career are affecting your love life. So some of you guys are working a lot and you're not, you're just focused on work right now. Work and effort and finances, this is kind of where your mind is. So just, don't forget about love. Don't forget about putting efforts into your relationship. There could be maybe some talk about finances, rearranging finances with your partner, or, talk about like career. Maybe some of you guys want to pursue a passion, and you may be talking like this with your partner. Or some of you guys may be working so much, my singles, that you're not kind of focused too much on love right now, but that's fine. And if you do want to have love, then, make some time for it, and you will see that it will come. And last but not least, what is the final message for Scorpio for this upcoming January 2026? And we have surrender to creativity. I love this for you. This house is a house of efforts and self-expression in a way as well. So this is a house that wants you to polish your skills. So if you're a good musician, polish your skills. If you're, a coder, polish your skills. If you are a good writer, polish your skills. Like, how do you express yourself? And the medium that you're using to express yourself, make sure that you are utilizing your creativity and putting effort into that. And you will see that there's going to be some amazing, beautiful things that come into your life from that. Alrighty, my beautiful Scorpios, those were your messages for this upcoming month of January. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Book a consultation with me in the description here below using the promo code for a discount. A one-on-one session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Scorpio. Alrighty, Scorpio, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you. And if you like these messages, make sure to give me a like and a hype. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Sagittariuses. Welcome, Saggy, to your horoscope for January 2026, and happy new year to you, my beautiful Saggy. So for you, Saggy, there is a powerful, powerful energy this upcoming month. And for you, we're stepping, well, first at the beginning of the month, we still have a stellium in your sign. So you're in the process of reinventing yourself, rebirth, upgrading your image, upgrading your look. You're like stepping into a whole new life, a whole new you. So it's all about you at the beginning of the month. You're still working on polishing you. Like, okay, did you do that? Did you do that vision board? Did you do that vision board for yourself? Like, what is it that I want? How do I want to look? How do I want to smell? How do I want to dress? What is my style? How do I want people to perceive me? What do I want people to feel when they meet me? And this reputation, and even focusing a lot on the body as well. Like, how is my body? Is my body feeling healthy? Do I feel good in the clothes that I wear? Do I feel good in my skin? Very important at this time. So that's for the beginning of the month. And you're having this upgrade in yourself, this upgrade of you. Then after the 13th, this upgrade is going to start now giving you value. So now your mind goes from like, okay, this is the persona that I am. Like, let's say some of you guys are like, okay, this year, you know, I'm going to change my career and this is what I'm going to pursue. So what does that person look like? That doctor, that policeman, that fireman, whatever it is that you want to pursue, what does the persona look like? How do they present themselves? And once you define that, and definitely focus on that before the 13th, then you're going to see that money is going to start coming in your life. So after the 13th, boom, finances start booming, money starts coming. And so there's a great possibilities of boosting your finances, but at the same time, you might be spending it as fast as you're making it. So be cautious, my beautiful Saggy, that you're not overspending, that you're not, spending frivolously. So the money's coming in, but if you're not budgeting yourself, it could be going just as fast. Another thing that can happen here is that you may be overindulging in food where you're eating more. So if you're trying to gain weight, great. But if you're not trying to gain weight, try to control this overconsumption. Like, the consuming is going to get higher. So commit to what it is that you want to really be consuming. Commit to how much money you really want to be spending. Commit to making a savings account where you're going to be putting money in there. Commit to budgeting yourself. Commit to, putting yourself some boundaries and limits around consuming food, shopping, and social media, and also making plans for creating more abundance in your life. This is a great time to really have your money in your mind, especially after Mercury goes in here on the 18th. This is when you're really going to be getting some genius money-making ideas. Like, oh, I could be making money like this. I could be making money like that, okay? So finances are going good. But the only thing here is that you don't overspend or overeat, okay? Getting back to your values, getting back into that alignment of your values and what you really believe in is also going to strengthen you. Making sure that you're a person of your word this month, that you're impeccable with your word, and making sure that you are setting boundaries for yourself and committing to a financial goal this year. That's going to be really, really nice for you. Now, your planet Jupiter is still in Gemini, retrograding in your house of relationships. So you don't have to do it alone. Connect to others. This new version of yourself really wants to share itself with others, so you don't necessarily have to be so isolated. This is a time to really showcase this new version of yourself to the world and put it out there for others to see. So very, very powerful energies, but overall, it's looking really nice. You can definitely get some great advancements in finances at this time. So put your finances in order too. Where's your money, how you're diversifying it, making sure that you're putting it in safe places. This is all going to be really good for you. What else do we have for my beautiful Sagittarius is for this upcoming Sagittarius, for this upcoming January 2026? And we have assertiveness. Yes, I see you being this person. You're really going to step into your assertiveness, your drive, your drivenness, your action-oriented energy, and you're really going to put yourself out there, which is beautiful. And also be assertive with what you want. This situation is asking for you to be assertive. And assertive doesn't mean aggressive, but it just means decisive, and that you're expressing your limits and what you will accept and what you will not accept in a very graceful manner. So assertiveness is going to be very helpful for you this upcoming month. Now let's see, when it comes to work and career, what do we have for Sagittarius for this upcoming month in work and career for Sagittarius for January? Pay yourself first. Exactly. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, pay yourself first. So when let's say you're making more money's coming to you, do a ritual where you're going to be paying yourself for that hard work, and you're going to put it into that savings account as an act of like, this money is a payment for me. That is going to help you to save money, and it is also going to help you to, put yourself first and foremost. This is a very strong energy, especially at the beginning of the month, that deals with my autonomy, my independence, and I give myself that love and that care. So pay yourself first before you spend it on others and frivolous things. And now let's see in love. What do we have in love and relationships for my beautiful Sagittarius for this January 2026? And okay, these two wanted to come out. So number one, you deserve love. So you see, all of it has to do with the I. It has to do with like, I deserve love, I deserve abundance, I deserve to put myself first. And this is not a selfish thing. This is an act of self-love, because the way that you treat yourself is how others are going to treat you. And so if you don't feel like you deserve love, if you are like in this feeling of like, I'm looking for love for others to love me, then I can love myself. No, you deserve love. You are lovable. So I want you to have this motto this month. I am love, I am lovable, I am loved. Okay? This is the perfect time for you. And look, we have the Sagittarius woman here with her arrow. Like, we need to really bask ourselves in our self-love. And even do that with your paying yourself first. Like, I love myself so much, I'm putting 30% of this paycheck for me. That is going to boost your independence. And last but not least, forgiving and learning. In love, we really are releasing and healing from the past. Okay? We gotta forgive. Okay, 9 years ago, like these past 9 years, this past decade, this is how I was in love. I was, whatever it is, I was afraid, or I was not, or I was promiscuous, or I didn't take commitment seriously, or whatever is that, or I was hyper independent, whatever is that your story is. Time to release it and heal from the past, because this next 9 years are not going to be the same thing as before. And that way you will experience more love and happiness in your present moment. Okay? And last but not least, let's see, what is your final message, my beautiful Sagittarius? Your final message for this upcoming January. And we have surrender to success. Wow, I love this for you, Saggy. Surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance in all its forms. So don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties, because they're not going to come back with you. It's over. This is a new year, a new beginning, a new number 1 year. We're going for it, okay? And leap into the exciting new world of possibilities. Ooh, I love that for you, my beautiful Saggy. Alrighty, Saggy, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Book a consultation in the description here below using my promo code for a discounted version. There, we're going to be going deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Saggy. Alrighty, Saggy, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. And if you like the messages, make sure to give me a like and a hype. Alrighty, Saggy, and now we're going to be doing our beautiful Capricorns. Welcome, Capricorn, to your horoscope for this upcoming January 2026. So for this January 2026, and first and foremost, Happy New Year to you, my beautiful Capricorn. We are so excited because this is going to be a new beginning. And for January, we are really setting up the tone. So December, you were still closing a chapter, closing the past 9 years, really, making peace with the past, doing all that inner work, doing all that subconscious work. You could have been feeling a little bit more tired than usual. You could have been feeling a little bit more sleepy than usual. You were listening to your body. You could have also felt like a little bit of a stalemate, like things were advancing so much, like things were kind of like in a hiatus. Totally cool. Now, we're going to start getting deep into your energies, because once Venus goes into your sign on the 13th, and then Sun on the 15th, and then Mars on the 16th, and then Mercury on the 18th, they're all coming and having a massive party in your sign. And this is to establish a new version of you, baby. A new you, a new look, a new identity, an upgraded identity. I highly suggest that you do a nice, beautiful vision board for 2026. It would really, really help you, my beautiful Capricorn, because this month, it's like you're really gonna look at yourself in the mirror and be like, who do I really want to be? And yes, the past 9 years, you had Sati Sati. Maybe some of you guys had Saturn return. It was tough, okay? 7 years of those 9 years were tough. And you had to go through the mud, and you had to go through the things, and you had to go through it all. But now, this next 9 years is going to be a completely different story. Especially because we also have Pluto in your sign. So this is the next decade of immense empowerment, Capricorn. Empowering yourself to the fullest. And this month, we set the tone. I am no longer that little girl. I am no longer that little boy. I am no longer that teenager. Now I'm stepping fully into the best version of myself. So I want you to do a vision board. What is this best version of yourself? What do they look like? What do they walk like? What do they smell like? What do they give off? What is their vibe? How do people talk about them? Like, what do people see in you? How do you leave people feeling? This is all about your identity, your reputation, your look, your presence. How do you want it to truly be, my beautiful Capricorn? This is the moment for the massive upgrade. Plus, you're kind of coming out of the shadows. You're kind of coming out of the seclusion. You've been secluded, doing a lot of healing, and you're still a little bit secluded until the 13th. But after the 13th of January, you're like, I'm ready to come out. I'm coming out. I'm shining. I'm letting that past go. I'm letting the inhibitedness and the shyness and the repression go in the past. And now I'm stepping into this new version of myself, this new me, this new decade, with consciousness, the right foot, and the right energy. So full control of yourself, baby. You can write the story how you really want to write the story. Focus on healing your body. Focus on, what do you want your body to look like? What do you want to take care of your body like? But there's like a whole new version of you really stepping here for you, my beautiful Capricorn. I'm so, so excited for you. You're really, really, really going to love it. So it's going to feel like a breath of fresh air. It's going to feel like the path is being made for you. And everybody's looking at you. So don't stay hidden away. Present yourself. If you have to have like a job interview or some sort of presentation, like you are going to be shining. People are going to be like, whoa, they have character. They have presence. They have this aura about them. And that's what you've been working so hard for such a long time, my beautiful Capricorn. You've been working at this for quite some time. So enjoy it, take it, embody it, be it, and don't be shy, baby, because the spotlight is landing on you, baby. So, so good. Now, we still have Saturn in the in Pisces in your third house. So efforts, putting energy, your diligence, being courageous, being brave. This is what it's all about. So stay brave, stay courageous to be a better, most authentic version of yourself. Okay? Now, let's look a little bit deeper into your messages here. You're going to be looking beautiful. So if you wanted to do like some beauty upgrade, perfect. Perfect time to do it. Even if it's like plastic surgery, perfect time to do it. Anything that is like upgrading your image, great time to do it. Beauty wise, great time to do it. Work out, move your body. You're going to be having more energy than ever before. The sleeping beauty already slept enough. And now also your communication is strong. Is strong, and people are listening. So your presence is magnified. And if you've always had like, you know, a little bit of insecurities with your body, insecurities with your image, insecurities with how you come off, like shyness, like this is the time to fully like release yourself from that. You're like, I'm not taking that in the next decade. I'm not taking that in this year at all. So let's see, what else do we have for Capricorn for this upcoming January of 2026. What do we have for Capricorn for January of 2026? There's nothing to worry about. So there's going to be so much energy on you, and like a new version of you is really like, let's go for it. Come on. Like, this is the new version of us. That you may be a little bit like, ooh, can I really go into that? Can I really step like that? Can I really wear that? Can I wear that color? Can I have that haircut? Can I change my hair color? Like, there's nothing to worry about, my beautiful Capricorn. Step into it. Let go of the ifs. Let go of the negativities. Let go of the inhibitedness from the past. There's nothing to worry about. You are a completely new version of yourself. Like the past is not going to repeat, okay? You already went through your sati sati. It's over, okay? We're not getting that again. So there's nothing to worry about. This next upcoming decade, nothing but blessings. Now let's see. What do we have for Capricorn for this upcoming January 2026 for Capricorn? January 2026. And we have a raise and a promotion. It's like the cornucopia, you know, you're like, a lot of your symbology is like the cornucopia of like abundance and prosperity. So that's, you're in it, baby. Like, raise and a promotion is coming up. You are raising your status, you are raising your image, you are raising yourself, you are investing in yourself. Money's coming in, the abundance is coming in, and it's just going to get even better in February. So more abundance, more prosperity is coming in. So you're stepping into it good, okay? There is definitely a raise in abundance and in all its forms. And now let's see in love. What do we have in love for my beautiful Capricorns for this upcoming January 2026 for Capricorn? And we have, this could be the one. So some of you guys already know the person that you want to be with. Others of you are about to meet them. This could be a month where somebody asks you out because you're looking so beautiful and so like vibrant that they're gonna be like, wow, Capricorn, I want to take you out. So that could definitely be something very powerful for you. Or you already know the person that you truly want to be with. So some of you guys are really going to feel like this is the one, like it's coming in. And especially once Jupiter comes back into Cancer, amazing time to get married, amazing time to find the perfect person for you. So open up to it. And last but not least, and if you already are with a relationship, this is the one, like this is for you, like this is the one for you, you know? Let's see, what else do we have for my beautiful Capricorns for this January 2026? And we have surrender stubbornness. So this could be the only thing that messes up your vibe. The stubbornness. No, I'm stubborn about that. It didn't happen to me in the past, so it's going to happen again. Or I have to protect my heart. I have to protect myself. I can, like, you know, surrender the stubbornness. If you feel like something is making you rigid and you're putting like a really strong stance, just relax, become more yielding. You're gonna get what you want, but you don't have to get what you want by imposing yourself and like no, you can get what you want relaxing into it, and you'll see everybody will come around, you'll come around, and everything will end up aligning in its perfect way. So surrender the stubbornness. Alrighty, my beautiful Capricorns, those were your messages for this upcoming January. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to get a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Book a personal consultation with me using the promo code for a discount. And we're going to be doing a one-on-one session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Capricorn. Alrighty, Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate you. And if you like these messages, make sure to give me a like and a hype. Alrighty, Capricorn, now we're going to be doing our beautiful Aquariuses. Welcome, Aquarius, to your horoscope for this upcoming January 2026, and Happy New Year to you, Aquarius. So for you, this is going to be a month that is going to really prepare us for the next upcoming year. So this month is going to feel like a massive closure. Like the closure for you didn't happen in December. December was a lot of fun times, was a lot of friendships, was a lot of parties, was a lot of coming together with others and expanding your networks of people. And you could still feel this at the beginning of the month until the 13th. I still see you being super sociable. I still see you doing lots of things and kind of, being quite busy. So after the 13th is when you're really going to start secluding yourself. And that's when you're really going to be like, okay, the year has started. What do I need to let go of? Because I'm ready for a new chapter. I'm ready. And so this closing of this chapter is going to happen this January. I feel like you were quite busy in December, that you didn't really get, like, it didn't hit you. It didn't hit you like, oh, it's a new year. Okay, we're stepping into this new energy. Like, you didn't really have the time and the seclusion to really bring your intentions and to really set those intentions for the upcoming year and decade. So this is going to be the month for you to do it. So after the 13th, if you're feeling more tired than usual, totally normal. After the 13th, you may be feeling more sleepy. You may be feeling like you want to rest more. You may be feeling like you want to have a little bit of time alone, a little bit of isolation for yourself. You may be feeling like maybe some of you guys want to take like a little faraway trip, or just kind of disconnect from the mundane life, kind of disconnect from overstimulation, and be a little bit more in nature and in peace and in quiet. This is going to be something really, really nice for you, my beautiful Aquarius. So just embrace it. Embrace it. Things may feel a little bit stagnant. Things may feel a little bit slowed. And it's because it's trying to give you a resting period. It's trying to give you like that resting phase. Even if you're going back to work and everything, don't start by putting so many things in your plate at the beginning of the year. Like, simplify, do what you need to do, but keep it simple. And during this upcoming month of January, this is when you're going to start seeing like, okay, you need the clarity and the space to really see like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. This is how I'm going to go about it. This is the goals and the aspirations I want to do. And we need to kind of release and let go of the past, release and let go of the past 9 years. And you're still at the last bits of your Sarisati. So after this year of 2026, you're no longer in your Sarisati. Congratulations. And you really begin a very strong decade. Okay. So you need some time for seclusion. You need some time to go within, lots of journaling, and your dreams are going to be very powerful at this time. You may be sleepier than before, and so you're dreaming a lot more, and the dreams are talking to you. The dreams are showing you signs, and you're purifying your subconscious. So doing lots of meditation at this time, doing lots of yoga at this time could be fantastic for you, my beautiful Aquarius. Give yourself this break before we begin the whole year. You don't have to start on go the moment that January 1st starts. No, like, leave your January for like revving the engine, going within, closing the chapter. And once February comes, which is when the sun's going to go into your sign, that's really when your personal year really begins very strongly. Okay, Aquarius? So take your time. Things from the past may come back. Some of you guys may be wanting to close chapters. Some of you guys may be wanting to let go of addictions, closing the chapter on a relationship that no longer serves you. Maybe some of you guys may have a lover from the past coming back, or maybe you want to connect with a lover from the past. But it's like finishing the unfinished business, closing the unfinished business, tying up the loose ends is the time for all of this. And then you will see a more clear future after January. But we need to get this work done before we move forward. Great time to clean out the house. Great time to let go of things that you no longer need. Great time to clear out your closet from clothes that you no longer wear. Donate. Fantastic time to donate and give in charity. It will come back to you 10 times fold. So great time for all of these things, my beautiful Aquarius. It would be very, very good for you. Okay, now let's look a little bit deeper into your messages. What else do we have for Aquarius for this upcoming January 2026 for Aquarius? And we have a creative project. So use this isolation, use this time for yourself to come back to your creativity. Okay, your imagination is powerful. So that's why you need some time for yourself. So imagination is strong. Great time to write, great time to express yourself, great time to get back into your creative projects. Maybe isolate because you want to get into your creative outlets. So a creative project is going to be very, very powerful for you. Now let's see, when it comes to your career and work, what do we have for career and work for my beautiful Aquariuses for this upcoming January? And we have no more complaining, Aquarius, okay? Your complaining is making you a victim and it's setting you up for failure. So be very, very cautious of your complaining. Be very cautious of how you talk about others, how you talk about the state of affairs of the world or your country or the government. I know we can complain all day about it, but this is actually depleting you. It's not doing anything to who you're complaining about. It's all affecting you. It's making you a victim, and this is taking away your power and it's lowering your vibration. So make sure that we're releasing the complaining. This is a great time to switch that in your subconscious. It's like, if I'm always complaining, like, let's switch it. And last but not least, let's see, what else do we have here? What else do we have for Aquarius for this upcoming January 2026? And we have surrender to rest and sleep. Exactly. You're going to be feeling a little bit more sleepy than before. You're going to be feeling like you want to rest a little bit more than before. Good. Take it. Take the rest. Take the surrender to the rest, surrender to the sleep. You'll get back to work again. So surrender to this little break in this hiatus of time. All right. And last but not least, your love life. Let's see how the love life of Aquarius is going to be doing this upcoming January 2026. Express your love. So great time to express your love. You may be, expressing your love in a creative way. But there could be a lover from the past coming back, or you wanting to reconnect from somebody from the past. Or if you're currently in a relationship, the time has come for you to heal the relationship. So express more of your love that you have for them. And this is going to make you feel a lot happier and is going to help your relationship. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquariuses, those were your messages for this upcoming month of January. I hope that they helped. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Book a consultation with me in the description here below using the promo code for a discount, where we're going to be having a one-on-one session, and we're going to go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Aquarius. Alrighty, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give me a like and a hype. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to your horoscope for this upcoming January 2026, and Happy New Year to you. And for you, my beautiful Pisces, this is going to be a powerful, powerful month for you. This is going to be mainly focused. You're going to be quite busy. So it's going to be mainly focused at the beginning of the month. You're still working. You're working very hard. This could be a great time for you to achieve something at work. Maybe some of you guys get a new job, or by the time that you get back to work, there's an opportunity for you to advance, an opportunity for you to get a higher raise. an opportunity for you to get a bonus. This is a great time for you to talk to your boss and kind of set the tone for the year. What do you want out of the year? Like, what do you want? Even if you tell your boss, like, okay, my goal is that by the end of the year, I'm in this position, or that I'm making more money, or that I'm being recognized for so and so, or that I get a better job, whatever it is that you want. But this is a great time for you to really set the tone with your boss. Like, where do you want to take your career? Those of you who don't work for anybody, I see you hustling. You're still working, especially at the beginning of the month. You are hustling, working on your business, getting it out there, putting lots of work in it. This is a great time for you to, showcase what you got, take leadership in your position, because you can really see some great advancements in career at this time. So you're hustling and you're busy. Then after the 13th, this is when I see the gains coming from the hard work that you put. So later in the month, I see you busy with socializing. Some of you guys may be getting some collaborations that are coming to you, collaborations for the upcoming year. A great time for you to socialize, a great time for you to make friends, to expand your networks of people, to set some really good intentions with others. A great time to socialize. So I see you quite busy throughout the whole year. Throughout the whole month. You're going to be quite busy. So first, lots of work, lots of leadership, lots of hustling, lots of putting a lot of energy into it. And then the later half of the month, you're going to be working more on socializing, coming together, networking, making friends, expanding your networks of people, and even getting dreams. Like, what is your dreams and aspirations for this upcoming year? They're going to become more clear for you at the later half of the month, okay? Great time for all of these things, Pisces. And I think this is wonderful because you're beginning the year with a good energy, a good intention, a good vibe that you deserve, okay? That you truly, truly deserve. You've been, in the middle of your Sari Sati, and it's powerful, it's intense. I'm sending so much love and light to all my beautiful Pisces. I know it's not easy, but this month is giving you a light of hope that, okay, even though things are hard and I have to work so hard, I'm seeing results, I'm moving forward, I'm getting a better position, I'm getting a better job, I'm getting a better stability in my life. Now, if you have not been trying to go and get a job, or you've been avoiding working hard, then you could be missing out on this amazing month to really advance. So apply to those jobs, because you will see that you'll get them and it's going to be good for you. This is a time to work hard because Saturn is in your sign. So try not to avoid this, try not to escape it, and try to really get yourself out there, okay? And then later, make friends. I know you like your alone time. I know you like to be isolated, Pisces, but the friendships and the connections that you make can really help you advance. The collaborations that you can make can really help you move forward. So don't stay stuck. If you don't get out of the comfort zone, and if you don't try to, work hard, then you might still feel very, very stuck. Those of you who are hard workers and you've been working very, very hard, then this is the month where you see the achievements. This is the month where you see the applause, the achievements, the people, just applauding you and in awe of you. This is the time where you finally see, like, okay, all that hard work paid off. And by the later half of the month, you can see some big gains coming to you from the dreams and aspirations that you've been doing. And those of you who, are ready to establish a new set of aspirations and dreams, the later half of the month is going to be great for you. Please excuse me, I don't know why I keep saying the later half of the year. So that is going to be very fantastic for you. Friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, and I'm not talking about in a love matter. I'm talking about girls who are friends and boys who are friends, men who are friends. They're going to be very beneficial in your growth. So socialize, make friends, network, get into the meetups, go to the networking party. This is going to help you expand. You might just meet the perfect opportunity. Somebody's like, oh my God, I'm looking for somebody like you. Like, it could really, really come into your life. But you have to get yourself out there. And people will love to be your friend, Pisces. People are going to be like, oh my God, I want to be your friend. I'm so excited to be your friend. So go for it, okay? You're not gonna regret it. Now let's go a little bit deeper into your messages here. What else do we have for Pisces for this upcoming January 2026? The heart chakra. Okay, so let's stay in the heart. Let's stay in this heart-centered energy. Okay, and I also want to pull this one for you. So energy work. Okay, so we're shifting your vibe. Okay, we're shifting the energies. If you always were escapist or kind of, you know, timid and shy and like not putting yourself out there and isolated, we're shifting the energy. It wants you to do the energy work. We're going to raise the vibration. We're going to socialize. We're going to work hard. We're going to shift this vibe, this energy that is going to come from the heart. You're doing it for love for yourself, for love for your life, for love for your family. Okay? Like, if you're not happy with your current circumstances, are you taking loving actions to change your circumstances that are coming from the heart? So a change in your vibration that comes from the heart is going to be very beneficial for you. And it's like we need to shift the vibe for this year. We can't vibrate at the same level and stay there. Like, we need to shift the vibe, have a different vibe that is going to be really open to receiving all these beautiful blessings that are coming to you in 2026. Now let's see, what do we have here for your career and money for my beautiful Pisces when it comes to January, for Pisces for January 2026. And we have serving vows of poverty. I think you got this one last time too. Serving vows of poverty. We are truly closing the chapter on the vows of poverty. If the last 9 years you lived with the minimum and, you know, at the mercy of other people's grace and, like, you know, taking the little breadcrumbs that were left, no, it's over. It's over, Pisces. We're stepping into abundance, prosperity, success this year. That's why Saturn is in your sign. It's not to make your life miserable, but it's because it wants to elevate you, change the vibration, change that energy. We are vibrating at this like poverty energy, like, oh, I just live with the minimum. No. And if you're very rich, then we are shifting the energy from feeling like I don't know, like how you handle your money. Like, you could have a lot of money, but you could still hoard it, not invest it, not be generous with it, because there might be some fears of lack or you know, entitlement, that it's your money and you work really hard for it. It's God's money. And so open up to the abundance. There could be some belief systems that we adopted from our parents when it comes to money. Like, my parents had to work really hard, so therefore I have to work really hard. My parents, you know, they always work, so I don't want to be working. Like, whichever it is. The idea here is that we need to release this oath of poverty, because life wants to bring you abundance and prosperity. Life wants to bring you lots and lots of abundance. And the only thing that is blocking it is this self-denial. Okay? The self-denial. All right? Now let's see, what else do we have for my beautiful in love, for my beautiful Pisces. What do we have in love for Pisces when it comes to January 2026? And we have children. So children are affecting your love life. Those of you who have children, they're affecting your love life. They're affecting your process. Others of you are meant to work with children. You can work with children and make good money. Others of you are meant to release immaturities in love and release any lack of loyalty and immature thoughts that are holding us back in love. So it's going to be different for everybody. Of course, you will need to get a specific reading with me so that you can see deeply what it is specifically for you. But children are affecting your love life, and so organizing this part of you. But some of you guys could really make some good money with children, especially when Jupiter goes into your 5th house next year, this 2026. You can really get a lot of abundance and prosperity coming from your children. Okay. And also, don't be afraid. Like, if you already have children and you're looking for love, like, you know, don't let your children hold you back. Okay? Because eventually your children will grow and they're going to make their own lives. So step into love as well. And if you currently are in a relationship, children could be something that is affecting your love life. So we need to maybe talk about that and you know, create a more healthy environment for you and the home and the children and everybody. What else do we have here for my beautiful Pisces when it comes to January 2026 for Pisces? And we have surrender, procrastination. This is the worst month for you to procrastinate. The worst month. You will be missing out on your chance to advance in career and in your job. Don't procrastinate. It's not coming back. It's not coming back into a whole other year. Okay? So take advantage. Strike the iron while it's hot. Don't procrastinate sending those resumes, those job interviews. Don't procrastinate on getting yourself out there. Don't procrastinate socializing. Don't procrastinate, you know, meeting people. Don't procrastinate working. Like, this is a time to really take advantage of this energy, because you're going to see quantum leaps way faster. So definitely take advantage of the energies. Alrighty, my beautiful Pisces, those were your messages for this upcoming month of January 2026. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Book a consultation with me in the description here below. A one-on-one session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Pisces. Alrighty, Pisces, those were your messages. If you like them, make sure to give me a thumbs up and a hype. Thank you so much to all my beautiful brothers and sisters for being here for this powerful new beginning of 2026, the monthly horoscope for January. Sending everybody so much love and light. Thank you guys for the likes, the hypes, and the comments. I love reading your comments. I would love to hear from you guys, like, what was the biggest experiences and lessons that you learned this last year. And sending everybody so much love and light, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Hari Bol and Hari Krishna.